Hi everybody, it's Miss Beth. Welcome. I'm here at my home and I want to welcome you and hope you are all doing well and wishing we could be together, but knowing that even though we're not present with one another, we are still here and present with each other. So welcome, and I am so glad and excited to see all of you this week as we begin our summer Sunday school lessons. And during the summer, we're going to be learning all about compassion and how we can learn to love like God. And the story this week is all about welcoming and hospitality and inviting our friends. And guess what? We probably haven't been seeing our friends too closely lately. Or maybe we might have seen our friends, but we've had to wear one of these masks and that we couldn't get too close. But know that when we've seen our friends in the past, and now that we see them even through a mask, it's okay. We can still love them and welcome them into our homes or into our hearts. So as we begin our story today, I want you to think about some time in the past when maybe you've gone to a friend's house and they welcomed you. How did they welcome you when you got to their house? Did they open the front door and hold it for you as you came in? Once you were inside, did they offer you something to drink or eat? Or maybe they said, let's get started and play with my favorite toys. Or I have these toys. What toy would you like to play with? And invited you to choose. So today's story is all about Abraham and Sarah's guests that came to their house and how they welcomed them. And so as we begin our story, I would like to share a song with you from the 3rd through 12th graders. And the song is We Are One in the Spirit. So sing together with us this song. We are one in the Spirit, we are one in the Lord. We are one in the Spirit, we are one in the Lord. When we pray that all unity may one day be restored. And they'll know we are Christians by our love, by our love. Yes, they'll know we are Christians by our love. We will walk with each other, we will walk hand in hand. We will walk with each other, we will walk hand in hand. And together we'll spread the news that God is in our land. And they'll know we are Christians by our love, by our love. Yes, they'll know we are Christians by our love. We will live with each other, we will work side by side. We will work with each other, we will work side by side. And we'll guard each one's dignity and save each one's pride. And they'll know we are Christians by our love, by our love. Yes, they'll know we are Christians by our love. Thanks for sharing that song with us. So hospitality is all about making people feel welcome and cared for. And we can do that anywhere. We can do it here in our homes, we can do it for new students in our classrooms, or we can do it for a new friend we might meet on a sports team that we're playing on. And so this story that we're about to learn here is about Abraham and Sarah welcoming some guests into their home. And this story is found in the book of Genesis 18, verses 1 through 8. And I've got my Bible right here, so I'm going to read it to you. It was a hot afternoon. Abraham was sitting at the entrance of his tent near the oak trees when God appeared to him. Here's how it happened. Abraham looked up and saw 3 men standing nearby. He ran out to meet them and bowed and said, "Please don't just pass by. Let water be brought. Wash your feet. Rest for a while here under the tree. I'll bring bread. You rest, and then you can pass on. Since you have come here, I'll serve you." They said, "Do it." He hurried into the tent and told Sarah, "Get our best flour and knead it, and make cakes." Then he ran to their herd of animals, chose a tender calf, and gave it to the servant who prepared it for the guests. Abraham brought all the food they had prepared and set it before the guests. He stayed close by under the trees while they ate. So imagining together, what do you think it was like for Abraham when he first saw those three men come by his tent? And I wonder, how do you think the men felt when Sarah and Abraham showed them compassion by making them food? And if you were Abraham and Sarah, what would you have done? If you were going to make someone your favorite meal to show hospitality, what would you make? And can you remember a time you did something kind for someone you had just met for the first time? Or when someone just met you, what they did to show kindness to you? This beautiful story reminds us that when we show compassion and kindness to other people, we are showing compassion and kindness to God. So how could this change the way you see people in your life, especially those you don't know very well? So as we think and wonder about those questions, there are some pages that are with this story that you can print and you can color and talk about being kind and welcoming to other people, and how you can put those things into action. And so there's a fun family activity that you can do at home together, and you can make a welcome sign to share with people. Maybe you could put it outside on your front porch, or maybe you could take and make some little sign in the rock garden with a little rock garden with rocks and write out the words welcome. But however you would like, there's a fun family activity that you can do together with your family, and choose to color some of the pages that you have seen through this video. So as we end our time together, I want to remind us that we can take a few moments to say a silent prayer for those that we are concerned and care for. And so I've got the cross here. And as we get ready to pray together, first we can sit quietly and gather our hearts. Dear God, thank you for Abraham and Sarah and the ways they teach us to be compassionate by caring for people we may not even know. Help us to show your love for others through our hospitality by giving generously of what we have. Amen. I hope you guys have a great week, and we'll see you real soon. Take care. Bye.